Hi, so I've been working on this little Auth server thing project, and it's actually rewrite version 0.3. And why is it changed? Okay, there you go. So what I actually want to show is a CLI tool. It demonstrates how the server works. So this tool actually sends HTTP requests to the server and has its own little cache storage. So yeah, how do I explain this so it doesn't sound confusing? The Auth server can do users right now, but I'm also adding like groups, and it's gonna be like role-based access control, I think what it's called. But right now it only has users and like sessions. So I'm gonna demonstrate that. Let's log in as root, and yeah, it's gonna take a while because it hashes the password with Argon 2, and my laptop is not really powerful. We see that it says current session 0 root. What does it mean? Well, it has the CLI tool, it has this session storage where we can switch between sessions, like on some websites you can do in browsers, where you click on the little icon and you can select the account you want to be logged in, but you don't have to type in the password because it just remembers all the tokens it needs. This Auth server has access and refresh token model, where you have an access token that doesn't really last long and a refresh token that lasts longer but only works once to get a new pair of tokens. And here you have a session which just a storage of tokens, and we can just log in as root again, and these tokens can expire, and here you have to refresh them manually because it's mainly a debug tool and administration tool. I'm gonna now show the user manager. So like with sessions, it has like this cache and you can have several sessions. I'm also using this approach to user management, and it has a cache for users. So we can like print this cache, and yeah, it's empty right now. But no problem, we can ask the server to send us the full list of users, and we can print it out. And here we see that we have a user root. What does it do is the server actually has root user permanently. You cannot delete it. I can demonstrate that. So we can try to delete user root, and yeah, you cannot delete it. I can show that logs actually work. They're not great, and I had some problems implementing this because I started with the log crate, but I had to switch to tracing. Logging needs improvement here, but we can actually create a new user. Let's do that. Just call it user, and you can have a user without password. It's like Linux. It's not the same thing, but this server is heavily inspired by the Linux model. I don't know. Probably going to be better than 0.2 because 0.2 only had the authentication part of Auth. Let's create the user with password, and yeah, we can confirm that we want to create user. So if we actually list cached first, we can see that the user is not here because we have to cache the new state of the server in the CLI so we can then print it. I did it this way so I can, when deleting, I'm not always like requesting a new list of users from the server, and it's just easier to make the CLI this way. It's not like over-engineering, it's under-engineering actually. Let's log in as this user. It's gonna add a new session, so we can see that we have 3 sessions, 2 for root and 1 for user. So we're already logged in as user, and we can still cache users, or we can try to delete a root account using the username this time, but yeah, we cannot do that. So we can delete user. Let's delete the user as user. But we still have the session. So what if we do that again, or we try to do anything actually with the server, and we cannot do that because access token is invalid. This user doesn't exist anymore. So let's delete this session because it's invalid, and I'm gonna demonstrate that if we cache all users as root, there's no user that we created. And here are like the logs. These are the requests that, yeah, I think that's what I wanted to show. You can revoke all sessions and select this session in the list cache, or cache all actually. Well, I don't know if revoke all actually works right now, but so I checked and it actually works. It's just I forgot that access token works after log out. The refresh token doesn't work anymore after log out, but access token will work until it's expired. So yeah, bye.